Okay, here's a quick review of the McIntosh MC-2125, one of my favorite amplifiers from this period. Rated at 125 watts times 2. It's not as big and heavy as some of its older brothers, but it's right at a sweet spot for powering most vintage speakers from this era. Typical features, the McIntosh glass faceplate that essentially guarantees that these things will not age over time. Most amplifiers made with metal faceplates tend to either get scratched up or the writing rubs off over time, but the McIntosh amplifiers and preamps, they look amazing after 30-40 years of use. This is a great example of that. You can see that the glass is pretty much intact, and it looks like the day it left the factory, even though it's had some use. Features the typical meters you'll see on McIntosh amplifiers. These are backlit blue, and one of the nice features about vintage Mac is that it looks great with even when matched or mixed with current McIntosh stuff. They've kept the same design language, so you could mix a C48 modern preamp with an MC-2125 vintage amplifier and have it all kind of look cohesive and work well together. Simple operation on this, yet you'll find more controls than you would on a normal modern amplifier. You'll have individual left and right gains. Lets you sort of dial in exactly how much gain you want in each channel. This is the control for the meter. This lets you pick what the meter range is between -20, -10, and 0 dBs. You can also measure watts, or you could also hold at the maximum setting. You can see the LEDs sort of change at the top between the three settings. Pretty cool. Power. This is the speaker output. Turn them on and off in case you're making adjustments and you want to just eliminate the connection to the speakers. Power. Over here you'll see the sort of soft clipping features. Under normal operation this will light up green as it is right now. Let me adjust the light so you can see better. And then when you've reached the 125 watt potential, these will start to flicker orange, letting you know that you've reached the maximum power output. Yeah, it'll do it conservatively and make sure that it stays protected. On the back, you see 2, 4, 8, and 16 ohm taps, which is also very unique to McIntosh. They use autoformers on the output stages, and which allows you to have taps and have the most efficient connection depending on the impedance of your speakers. There's a convenience outlet to power something from this. Power guard. This allows you to disable the power guard, which we covered in the front faceplate. This allows you to switch between stereo and mono operation, allowing you to bridge these into mono probably around 250 to 300 watts. And this is input sensitivity in case you've got a preamp that is a little low or high on sensitivity. You could get the most from the potentiometer range on your preamp by adjusting between 2.5 and 0.75 volts. This amplifier can be set into a McIntosh case, and you'll see the sliding rails here with the pan locks that lets you sort of attach this amplifier to the case. Very cool feature. This particular sample is in really nice condition. The faceplate does not exhibit any bubbling of any sort. The top cover work is super clean. There's no rust or scratches or anything of the sort. And more importantly, which is the Achilles heel of these amplifiers, is the chrome work. If stored in any damp environment over time in someone's basement or attic, they tend to rust and the chrome starts to pit. But this example must have had a real nice life. There's no pitting whatsoever on the chrome, and it's super bright and shiny and in beautiful condition. Tested this amplifier in our lab, ran it to its full rated power, just under 125 watts. We watched the clipping come into function at its full rated power, so we know the soft clipping or the power guard is working properly. and we did a full inspection to make sure that there weren't any capacitors or components that needed replacing. So here you have it, MC-2125. Thank you for watching.